Shalom Akim, Shalom Yasharallah. First off, I'd like to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Natan Mashana Kabad, La Hazakwanyam, Shal Yasharallah, Wa Shalawam, Wa Ahab, La Bakayar, Shal Yasharallah. This lesson is going to be about whom shall he teach knowledge. So I'm going to start it off with Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts. Khan, this milk is the word of Yahweh Shai, the word of Yahweh. And the breast is the word being drawn from the book, because Yahweh Shai comes in a volume of a book. So it says, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. And that word weaned means accustomed or strongly influenced by. The milk and the honey is seen as wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the word, whom is Yahweh Shai. So we're going to start off with, or we're going to go to Exodus 3:17. And I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt. Now this already happened, but now this scripture right here this precept is spiritual. I'm going to read it again. And I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites and the Amorites and the Jebusites, unto the land of flowing with milk and honey. Khan. So that affliction in Egypt. So we know who spiritual Sodom and Egypt is. And I went with the brother earlier today into the scriptures talking about America being like spiritual Sodom. You know, there's a lot of gays here, and it's accepted. It's so accepted here that if you say something to them, it's offensive, you know. But it's offensive to us, the men of the Lord, what they're doing. It's an abomination to Yahweh. So Yahweh is going to bring us up out of the affliction of Egypt and unto the land which is flowing with milk and honey. Now spiritually, that milk and honey is this word. Now I'm going to go into 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as a newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. So growing with this knowledge, he is teaching us the true doctrine, right? Rehearsing the righteous acts, doing the commandments like we're supposed to. So with this word right here, this is how he teaches us knowledge. This is how he teaches us the true doctrine that we're supposed to be having. Not this so-called Christians, followers of the Lord, that, you know, celebrate Christmas and they celebrate all these wicked pagan holidays, you know. So I'm going to go with that into Revelation 10 verse 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. Khan. So we eat these words. You know, have you ever heard how people say, when you say something to them and they're going to say, I'm going to make you eat your words? Well, this is Yahweh feeding us, right? Giving us this word, feeding us this milk, this honey. Let me continue. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And it's bitter to us, because like I said earlier, we look around and we see all this evil and these abominations here in this world, in Esau's kingdom. We see it and it's bitter. We don't like it, you know, but it's sweet because we know the outcome. We know the scriptures through understanding and knowledge. You know, and you're going to have people that hate you. They're going to hate you for having this. They're going to say you're going off, or You don't know what you're doing, and how is it possible that you know what you're doing? It's just a cult, and it's not, because you're following exactly what the Bible is telling you to do, the word of Yahweh, Wah Yahweh Shai. So they're gonna hate you for rehearsing the righteous acts, So I'm gonna go ahead and, they're gonna give you, they're gonna ask you why you do the things you do. Why do you go out? Why do you make videos? It's for edification for the body, for the brothers. And going on to the highways and the byways, that's doing the works, the highways and the hedges. Let me get into Luke 14. Let me bring that out real quick. Luke 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in to my house, that my house may be filled. Khan. And that's exactly what we're doing. Edification for the brothers, for the body, so that we may come into the house of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So going out there to the highways and the byways, we record it via YouTube. We transmit it through all four corners of the earth, So, they're going to hate you for doing this stuff, right? Rehearsing the righteous acts, going out to the highways and the hedges, and, growing out your beards. Even growing out your beards is a big deal for them. Not eating pork. They're going to want you to eat pork. They're going to want you to go to birthday parties, celebrate these wicked holidays. Let me continue with verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. You can't be Yahweh Shai's disciple if you're not able to set aside worldly things for Yahweh Shai, for Yahweh, Wah Yahweh Shai. And that's exactly what he's telling you. Not unless you're able to hate them, Don't hate them like Esau hates, because we all know how Esau hates, right? Slavery, rape, murder. Hate them in a way that you're putting Yahweh, Wah Yahweh Shai, before anyone else, because that's how it's supposed to be. Let me continue. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Khan. So if you don't accept the way that you were before and change that, you cannot be a disciple of Yahweh Shai. You can't be worldly still. You can't still be dressing up, like a regular 2/3 over here. You can't be doing things like 2/3 do. You have to be different. You have to be righteous. You have to be rehearsing the righteous acts. Let me continue. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first, and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish? Do you have enough oil to finish? Do you have enough spirit to finish? Because I encountered, a person, and I personally don't know this person, but he was talking about how he had been in this truth for 5 years, and he couldn't take it anymore. He was being mocked and scoffed. He lost his parents and his brethren, his wife, and then his girlfriend, and his friends. Everybody was putting him aside, when it's supposed to be the opposite. He's supposed to be putting them aside. You come second every time when it comes to Yahweh, Wah Yahweh Shai, or third, fourth, fifth. You have to treat it as dung. Let me continue. Lest haply, after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that all that behold it began to mock him. It's gonna be worse for you, right? You're doing all these righteous acts. You're telling people, oh, you're going off. Don't eat pork. Grow out your beards. And then in the end, you fall out. They're gonna make fun of you. Hey, remember whenever you were like this? And it's gonna hurt you, actually, because you're gonna know that this is still the truth. But there's nothing you can do about it. Let me continue. Saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. And I'm going to end it with that. This is for the Akim only. The elect of Yasharallah. Let's finish this race. Some of us just started, some of us have been this 30 years, but let's finish this race. And that's what this is about. You have to be in the spirit, stay in the spirit. Lift each other up for edification. And this is for edification for the brothers, the Akim, the chosen of Yasharallah. With that, I like to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.